What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and want stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the debut album from the band Blue Hummingbird On The Left, entitled Atl Tlachinolli. This is released on Iron Bonehead Productions, Nuclear War Now Productions. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Southern California, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very aggressive, mystical, pagan-influenced style of black metal. Yeah. Blue Hummingbird On The Left are part of what I would consider to be one of the most revered, important, and very dominating forces within American black metal. And of course, I'm referring to the Black Twilight Circle. You, of course, know the group and collective best for projects such as Volan, Arismenda, Shatan, Dolavotre, Axeman, Calathon, just to name a few. But out of every project that collective has put through, one band that I feel that doesn't get enough attention and appreciation is Blue Hummingbird On The Left. And of course, this project in its own right has put out some very, very top quality material throughout the years. From their very first EP, Bloodflower, to their very notable split with Volan. Very, very incredible stuff. But it wasn't until the very first Red River Family Fest that I got to truly witness what an amazing band Blue Hummingbird On The Left truly is. Because if you've ever seen this band live, you know that they bring out such primal aggression with their music, their stage presence, just pure intensity, the indigenous instrumentation, the vibes, the settings, the vocals, the screams, the whistles. It's just a very complex and engrossing sort of live performance, and it's something I'll always remember to this very day. But yeah, ever since that one instance of seeing them live many years ago, the Black Twilight Circle has continued to flourish and continued to put out music, and the last time we had heard material from Blue Hummingbird On The Left was in the form of another split with another Black Twilight Circle band, Calathon, from last year. Really great stuff. But now we have, after all this time, the very first full-length album from Blue Hummingbird On The Left, entitled Atl Tlachinolli. It's 9 tracks, and it clocks in at around 36 minutes in length. And pretty much, if you've been accustomed to hearing what Blue Hummingbird On The Left sound like, how they get their music's done, what kind of statements they make with their style of black metal, you're going to find something very beautiful and genuine here with this debut full-length album. There is just so much to dive into, and it gets things done in such a very awesome amount of time here. Musically, there is a lot to dive into with how this album sounds and how everything is played. It's just beautiful. Very, very elegant sounding guitar playing going on here. Lots of heavy riffs, lots of emotional sounding riffs, lots of detail being presented throughout all of the songs. You hear it on tracks like Sun War Club, Hail Huitzilopochtli. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but from what I understand, that is how you say Blue Hummingbird On The Left in English. I believe that's what the band name means in the Mayan language or something like that. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, you get where I'm going with that. Then you get to Rain Campaign, and then the closing tracks, Southern Rule Supreme, Moon. Just some beautifully, beautifully executed guitar playing done on this record. The bass work is very, very awesome too. It adds a very good depth of detail to the already beautifully played guitar riffs being done throughout the majority of this record. It is just something very special, especially when things begin to get a little bit more darker and aggressive throughout this record. And that's when you get that primal rage and instinct listening to an album like Atl Tlachinolli. It's just really, really great stuff. The drumming on here is phenomenal. That's another thing I really, truly enjoy about this particular band in the Black Twilight Circle is the drum style. It's very aggressive, in your face, never really lets up and just grabs you by the throat and never lets you go. That's the type of feeling you get when you listen to the drum work here on this album, especially for some of the lengthier tracks that are on here, like Precious Death and Rain Campaign. You just get some really top-notch drumming going on here. And I love that before some songs even start, you get some of that that indigenous influenced instrumentation with the sticks and the whistle calls, and it's just beautiful stuff to listen to, and I think they serve as perfect introductions for a lot of the songs that you hear throughout this album. It's very beautiful stuff. And when it comes to the vocals are very distinctive sounding stuff, because you hear a lot of reverb and delay in this vocalist's style, and it's just really intimidating and intense stuff. I don't know how some people will feel about that, but I think in the case of Blue Hummingbird on the Left, I think this vocal style and delivery works. The vocals are done very tastefully, even when it's in more spoken word sort of parts. I really appreciate that aspect of this record. But this vocalist is just a maniac. He's just at attention here. He's got great growls, great stamina going on here with this vocal performance, and it's really something special to behold and listen to. So overall, if you've been a fan of what Blue Hummingbird on the Left have done throughout the majority of their career, if you've ever seen them live, if you've heard any of their music in splits and EPs, you're going to find some very satisfying closure here with this debut full-length album. It's really beautiful stuff. If you are into Black Twilight Circle material, you'll find something special with this debut full-length album. It has been long overdue to have a Blue Hummingbird on the Left full-length album, and we finally have it, and I think it was well worth the long wait for it. So, if I had to think of any personal favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Sun War Club, Precious Death, Rain Campaign, Tenochtitlan, and Southern Rule Supreme. Seriously killer stuff here. So what I'll do is I'm going to leave you some links in the description boxes how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Iron Bonehead Productions Bandcamp page where you can listen to this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can stream it, buy it digitally, and it is available physically as a CD, 12-inch vinyl, and I believe there will be a cassette version put out. There was also a die-hard version with a patch, a pin, and a sticker or whatever, but I think that's sold out, but I'm pretty sure there'll be more made in the future. But this album is absolutely worth picking up no matter what. So again, the album is Atl Tlachinolli by Blue Hummingbird on the Left. This is released on Iron Bonehead Productions and Nuclear War Now Productions. Go check this one out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a very solid 9 out of 10. Definitely one of my favorite black metal records of 2019 so far, and definitely more great things will be coming from the Black Twilight Circle in the future. So if you happen to have heard this album, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. Or any of you guys into Blue Hummingbird on the Left or anything in the Black Twilight Circle, definitely let me know. I'm going to include this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Army Hut out.